back in. Welcome back, everybody. So if you caught part 1 of my 2022 planner setup, I mentioned that I was going to deal with bullet journaling in a totally separate video, and here we are. So what had happened was 2021 was my 4th year of decorative planning, like on a serious level. And I had been using the same like brand and types of planners for that entire time. And I felt like in 2021, I was ready to branch out and try something new. And I realized in particular, like my wellness type activities and journaling didn't fit in my catch-all planner or anywhere else for that matter. So I had tried using a traditional dashboard layout planner for that, and it was a little bit much to maintain. But I felt like it was a perfect opportunity to branch out and try something a little bit out of the box. So I got into planning by way of paper crafting. I used to make cards and things like that. So I started to enjoy dealing with mixed media and stamps and ink. And I like to draw, I always have. And I figured that bullet journaling might be a fun way to refresh my creativity. It was also kind of getting bored with the same old stickers and the same old washi and all that kind of stuff. So I was following that journaling guy on Instagram, Write Official, and a few other accounts that just really encouraged me to like go forth and jump head first into the Bujo world. So instead of transitioning my whole life into an unstructured bullet journal, I figured that wellness might be a good area to test drive that. So I bought this guy. I got this journal from Amazon. I'll put the link down in the description. I think this is like 160 GSM paper. It's really, really nice. It does not bleed. You'll see that in the video as well. But I figured this year, since it's my second attempt to do my bullet journaling, my wellness bujo, that I would kind of walk you guys through how I'm setting certain things up this year. You're going to see the things that went well. You're also going to see a lot of my mistakes in this video, but that's okay. So without further ado, let's see what happened. So I was going to try to do a plan with me for you all with some of these spreads, but today's going to be a flip through. Somewhere in the course of recording this video, I lost more of my footage. So y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Anyway, that's all right. It's all good. So let's start with my cover page. So I think I showed you guys a sneak of this in the last video, but I have since added over here on the left my word for the year. I actually have multiple words for the year, but the overarching theme is the word bloom, and I have definitions here of that word, but I'm leaning toward the third definition, a state or time of beauty, freshness, or vigor, which is what I'm hoping for in my life, especially my wellness and my personal life this year. So just used a couple of sheets, well, a sheet or piece of a sheet of scrapbook paper kind of as the inspiration for some of these pages, and accented them with mild liners of the same color. The only thing I wish I had done differently, I was a little heavy-handed with my Food No Suki over here on the left, lettering these definitions, but it's okay. Then I have my future log, which features stickers from Julia Royal. Julia Royal is a YouTuber who focuses on bullet journaling, but she also has an Etsy store where she sells stickers like these very functional calendar stickers. So last year, I set up my future log this way, and I really loved the way it looked, but numbering all of these months was a complete pain in the rump. So I just decided to let Julia do the work for me. I bought these stickers and used those in lieu of hand lettering everything. And when I first put them down, they seemed a bit plain at first glance. So I took my outliners that worked in concert with this washi and just added a little color there and some color in the months. I don't love the months, but I won't use the future log as much in this planner as I would like the monthly pages in my other planners, because I'm just dealing with wellness. Like, for instance, I'll be writing down appointments to get my hair trimmed and other things like that, health appointments, so on and so forth, other milestones that have to do with my physical, mental, spiritual, and personal wellness. And this is Park Lane Papery Washi. This washi is from that same collection, so I just kind of color coordinated that there. This is another favorite of the pages I've done period in my bullet journal, my goals page, where I have set aside different areas of my life, and I've just drawn some flowers with my Tombow markers and illustrating pens that I will pick out maybe a couple goals in each area that are attainable and realistic for me this year, and this will be my reference for that. But I really love the way these pages turned out. So this is a placeholder for the cover page for my beauty routines and my hair regimen. I haven't even decided like what I want that to look like, and I'm not in a hurry to do that today, so these pages will be there. This is my skincare page, which this was supposed to be last year's beauty routine. I had mapped that page out and never actually completed it. So this page, I used some gel sticks. I had bought some gel like watercolor crayon type things from TJ Maxx, and I'm still trying to figure out how to use them. The only thing I don't like is that when you wet them, the strokes don't dissipate, and I'm trying to kind of figure out whether that's just me or just those particular sticks. But anyway, I have my days here set aside where I will go in each day of the week and lay out. Did I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Okay, yeah. I will go in and lay out what I will do for my skin each day of the week. If you are familiar with Dr. Seuss, a lot of us read Dr. Seuss when we were kids. All the Places You'll Go is one of his books, and this is a sticker from the Happy Planner travel book, the first travel book that they put out that I never used. So over here on the left side, I will be writing down the places that I visit and travel to this year, and maybe do some sort of dots delineating that on the map. And so far, this is my morning and evening routine. Once again, I used my watercolors to kind of do some sort of sky. I think I mentioned in the intro, this paper is actually 140 GSM, but I say that to say that this notebook was very inexpensive, and I have, of course, a little bit of wrinkling from the water, but no transfer from the watercolors, no transfer from Tombow markers, which a lot of people have issue with. I really like the paper in this journal, but I'm trying to get back to a consistent AM and PM routine, and so this is my AM and my PM routine that I am working on. My other two words for the year are order and discipline, and this is kind of falling in line with that. Okay, so this is where I will have my annual physical, my annual vision exam, my semi-annual dental exams twice a year. I'll probably be going more often than this because I'm supposed to be having quite a bit of work done this year. And then my Well Woman exam. And speaking of Well Woman, over here I have my period tracker. So this is super simplified. I'll just go in here each month and put like how many days it was and maybe some indication of flow so I can see it all together in the year. But I will deal with like dates and more details in my monthly spread, so I didn't have to try to stuff all of that on one page. So shout out to my Ziggy Cups here, Ziggy Cup B, Ziggy Cup A, and I've got my markers and my notes section just in case I need to take note of anything important. And then work in progress is this page. You may be able to see it, you may not. It's penciled in at this point. But in a previous video, I think it was how to get out of a planner rut, I talked about having themes kind of laid out that you can pull from. And Bryant, that journaling guy, also recommended a theme sheet that you go in and kind of decide what you want for the year. He likes to do, I think, Pinterest boards for each theme, but I'm gonna build a theme sheet here so that I can know each month what I'm dealing with in terms of the theme for my bullet journal. And yeah, the theme for my bullet journal, and not have to dig for inspiration every single month. I've already messed up because I skipped January. And I went ahead and like lettered it up here. I also had like lettered some things in the wrong place, but it's early. There's nothing wrong with, or is there? There's nothing wrong with whiteout, but there's something wrong with my whiteout. So I'll be covering that up and just continuing on with that. So yeah, it's a work in progress. Hopefully I will be able to do an actual plan with me in February so you can kind of see how I set up some of the pages in my month, and perhaps y'all can kind of tell me some of the things you all do in your planners and bullet journals. So my Bujo is still a work in progress. I'm actually skipping January because I'm already so far into January that it felt like undue pressure to sit there and try to set all that up and then like populate it and stuff. So maybe in February I'll come back and show you guys more of my spreads and some of the things that I'm working on. But one thing I really am enjoying about this bullet journal is that it's a free place to really explore my creativity, and it's the one planner I have that has nothing to do with anybody else. I don't have to keep up with anybody else's schedule, anybody else's finances. I don't have to deal with clients in this journal. It's all about me and my health and wellness. So it's very much a joy to pick up and just kind of go wild and express myself in this journal. I had trouble sticking to it last year, but I think as I've refined my planner process and the fact that I am really doing like monthly in here is going to help me stick with it February through December. So let me know, y'all, if you've ever tried bullet journaling, if it's something that you enjoy or are interested in, and let me know what new techniques and things that you're trying in your planner this year. How are you challenging yourself to grow, whether it be from a creative standpoint or just from the point of productivity and being efficient? So with that being said, do what you love what you do, try something new this year, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.